Time to stream. Time to stream. If I were a fish, I would be a bream. It happened once. Once upon a dream. It is time to stream. Welcome to the stream. We're back with day 4 of our Final Fantasy Crystal Quest Marathon, in which I will play through every single Final Fantasy game. As with the Mega Man, I might take a break after a few, or I might simultaneously play other games. Maybe for 2 hours a night, we'll see. We'll see how she go. How she move? She move. She move like a breeze. Alright. So, I gotta remember to reset the capture software. I need to do that. If I don't do that. Towards the end of the video, it was like 9 seconds of delay from yesterday. So I'm really pissed. But we made it to Melmond, part of the new continent. Very exciting. But when we got in there, it looks like a hellhole, and everybody's really upset. A vampire came through, trashed the place, burned down their clinic. So now us intrepid warriors cannot heal when we die, so we gotta be extra careful about that. We're gonna need a fuck ton of money if we're gonna play this out properly. And yeah, so I mean, I think the smart thing to do, you guessed it, we're going back to the Power Peninsula. Let's see what spells. I think I needed something like 16 grand, 24 grand, something, for all the magic I needed. We're gonna have to buy a lot of shit. Okay, no, we've got life and harm 3. That's good. I think there was heal 2. We definitely want to get our hands on that. And there was some powerful magic for our good buddy Ass that we have not bought yet because we ran out of cash. I was like, we'll be fine with like 30 grand, 25 grand. And we came in here and got wiped the fuck out. So, actually, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just keep this party rolling. We're gonna dive right into the Earth Cave. We're not gonna be able to get much farther without actually going through, just smashing some kids around, seeing what happens. We got some good weapons in the last stream. I'm pretty happy about that. Let's just try our best. We've done so much grinding, and I appreciate everybody's patience with that, but like I said, it does help the game go a lot faster when you start to get into these dungeons. Then you can just kind of roll through a little stronger. Hopefully we don't get too many game overs, but Earth Cave is a motherfucker. Every new area is like exponentially harder than the last one. And these guys, again, roving bands of ghosts, can just surprise you in the daytime, in the middle of a field, blind you, paralyze you, whip you silly, just totally fuck you up. But you know how it is. You know how it is. Yes you do, yes you do. Okay. So if I remember correctly, we don't want to go, what is that? Kind of like 7 o'clock and 9 o'clock. That's a big circle. And every single square in that hallway, they call it the Hall of Giants, because every square is just riddled with giants who are gonna fuck you up, like, really hard. So there's some pretty tough enemies in here, but we've seen worse. We've seen worse. So I hope everybody had a lovely day. First day of summer. Happy summer solstice to all. Longest day of the year. That means here in Canada, we get 15 minutes of daylight. Smells nice. No, that's not true. I live in like the southernmost tip of Canada. If we want to get really graphic, I'm on Ontario's wang, that just dips well below into America. Cause like most of Canada is pretty north. We're well south of that. There's like a very solid line that goes right across at one of the parallels. I don't know what it is. We'll just say it's like 46, whatever. But then there, you know, if you've seen a map, there's Ontario and it just dips through, boink, gets right in there, gets in, gets out. It's got the best of both worlds. And it was pretty goddamn hot today. Like, it's getting up there. But we had a wonderful stroll. We got the baby to sleep. Justine threw him in the harness and we just walked for a couple hours and soaked up some rays. Or I soaked up some rays. She burned her skin to a crisp because she's a ginger. But, you know, keep trying, honey. The burns will turn into tan eventually. Or all your skin will peel off and you'll be a lovely skeleton. Our son has that to look forward to. He's ginge as fuck. But, oh yes, so of course I was waxing poetic yesterday about how excited I was to get another stick of RAM. Love that RAM. And guess what happened? Threw it in the computer with like not realizing I had probably just over a half hour till I had to stream. And the computer did not want to boot. So, and I'm not an idiot. Like, I made sure that, okay, it's DDR4. It's even the same brand. It's Corsair Vengeance. The speed on this one stick of 8 gigs is 3000 megahertz. I have a dual stick, 4 gigabytes each, and they're at 2400. So I know that it will run at the slower speed. But everything should be kosher. I've got them in the right slots so that they do dual channel. And then this one, I just pop it in the next one. Clicked it in, heard it pop. But yeah, it would go to the motherboard screen and stay there, which was disheartening. I ran the BIOS and like did, you know, looked at the boot menu and looked in the setup, and it said I had 16 gigs of RAM. So it's recognizing it, sort of. It's just not playing ball. But we'll figure it out. I'm not worried. It's not like I made a purchase or anything that is gonna be like, oh no, I regret this. This is the wrong thing. Like, my motherboard is more than capable. I triple checked. Its capacity is 64 gigs. And it's got 4 slots. And I think the max speed is like 3200 megahertz. So we're good. We've got lots of overhead. It's not like it's maxed out or anything. So I think I'm just gonna have to toss them into different slots, maybe, and just keep starting it up and see which combination works, because there's no reason it shouldn't work. And if you're not a computer nerd, I'm sorry to bore you with all of that. I just get really excited. I'm not even like, I wouldn't say I'm a computer nerd. Like, this is my first build, and so technically it's my first upgrade. Oh, this is fun. But yeah, I did a lot of research to be able to make sure that all my parts are compatible. And now this one is just like not working. So we'll just, I think this is the stairs. We'll just keep whacking away at it until something changes. That's how it works. That's how you compute, mother liquor. So, I mean, beyond that, it was just a nice sunny day. Slight computing problems, but it wouldn't be a lazy shell stream without some kind of ridiculous last-minute technical difficulties. That's just how it is. That's how we roll. That's how we roll the dough. But yeah, so here we are with our crew. We're in the Earth Cave. We're hunting a vampire, which in my mind is pretty exciting. You know, we haven't seen too much action in the, I mean, we did some grinding and we got a lot of treasure, but it was just a ton of fetch quests and cleaning up basically in the last stream. Nothing too exciting. We didn't progress the story any, but now today is going to be action-packed. Hold on to your butts. And if you don't have a butt, I'm sorry. This was not intended to offend you or make you feel left out in any way. We here at the Lazy Shell respect all colors of the butt rainbow. Thick, thin, non-existent. Maybe you just have a really flat or inverse butt and you had to get like, you know, butt flap, rubber silicone pockets to put in your underwear to fill you out so you can properly wear pants. We love you just as much as anybody else. You're all beautiful in God's eyes. I'm just gonna run, because fuck these things. I don't do Spideys. And I don't want to waste any of my precious pure potions. Precious pure potions. Picked a pack of pickled peppers. Look at that. I've only got 4. So I did not properly stock up for this. Man, I can't wait to get to the next games. This awful item menu that doesn't work intuitively. I mean, I love it. I'm so in love with it. I love the way that it takes forever to do absolutely everything. Oh, thank you. Ask for a pure potion and you shall receive a pure potion. Immediately gets attacked and poisoned. Oh, I gotta use 4 pure potions. Ugh. So this cave is much easier on the eyes than when we went to the dwarf cave. There was a lot of like almost like pixel jitter, and that wasn't because of the capture card being shitty. That's just how it looks. You move in that cave, and it's like they're, I don't know. I've brought it up a couple times how there's like the drawing of the frames that happens like just outside of a TV frame, so that it can access like the next level of the map or whatever when you're moving. I think it might just be doing that, like redrawing all the pixels on all the rocks as you're moving, and it's really hard on the eyes. It's like a combination of, I don't know, like really strong hallucinogenic mushrooms and having someone throw sand at your face, and maybe also having somebody just kind of put both their thumbs into your eye socket. Hunter, nice to see you. And you're questioning my not using 4 fighters in my party. This is old school. This is my go-to setup. Every time I play, this is just that's my jam. 4 fighters is like whatever. You get the fighter, obviously, he's the tank. Then you get your thief. He's for running away. So you can survive most of the first third of the early game stuff. Then you got your white mage for cure and your black mage to absolutely annihilate motherfucker. Like, he's only got 1 point. Thanks for at least naming the black mage after me. Ass. Well, I mean, I got Lazy and Shell in there and I didn't know what else to do, so I figured let's go immature and Simpsons reference. Poo and ass. We gotta put your name in for bowling. Are poo and ass taken? Yeah. Poo. Alright, ass, level up. Alright. Did we even get anything? Heal potion. I am gonna heal this poor bastard. So basically, I think what we gotta do is take this floor by floor. That's usually how I do the dungeons. I'll clear out a floor of all the treasure and then leave. And then go save outside. And then head to the next floor, get all the treasures, and then leave. That is an especially handy tactic for when you get to the Mirage Tower. Because that is a long dungeon. And the first room is like one hallway that you can just kind of stroll through to get to the next staircase. But there's a room that you open it up and it's just a massive maze. And there's all these treasures everywhere and you don't want to miss them. Because there's some sexy ass treasures in there. There's some high heels, negligee, maybe some lipstick. Mirage Tower, it's the place to be. Yourself or whoever you want to be. It's just kind of... It's in the middle of a scary desert, so everybody can just kind of have a gay old time. A glass of champagne. Oh yeah, oh yeah. You gotta believe. So, a smoking jacket. Ooh. Getting Francois. I love your culture and your fashion and your fake accent. Poorly done. It makes me sweat and weaken the knees. Alright, that's enough. That's enough Clouseau run over by a steamroller. So, yeah, if you're gonna come to a Final Fantasy stream, this'll probably be the one, because the first 3 have been the painful grinding phase. Getting a little hashtag lewd in this stream. I warn y'all motherfuckers, there is a warning you gotta click on. It says it is intended for mature audiences. So that's me protecting myself, okay? You clicked, you agreed, you knew exactly what you were in for. And it's not lewd if you say it with a French accent, then it's called rapey European romance. That's a fact. So yeah, how long have we been up? Check my live screen, yeah. Oh, it doesn't want to let me. That's good. So basically every 30 or 40 minutes, I'm gonna have to reset the capture software. I keep saying that not to remind the audience, but to remind myself so that I don't forget, like yesterday. That sucked. It's just like, I know I don't like watching people's streams when they're reacting to things and then 10 seconds later it happens. It's like, oh, funny. That's so funny. It's like, timing is everything. My timing is impeccable, but you're so easily wreckable that I threw all of my watches and clocks out the window. Okay. Yeah, I wonder if that's actually going to be able to work, because I've had to change my setup in a couple weird ways. We'll fake it till we make it. It is getting real ass hot in here. I think the house is up to like 25 degrees. We're probably gonna kick the AC in for the first time tonight, and boy am I excited. That's like the true measure. And how perfect it is that it's the first day of summer as well. All y'all pagans getting real tonight. It's the summer solstice here tonight. Get naked and drunk in the pale moonlight. Get your antler horns, don't start a fight. Pagan motherfuckers getting solstice tonight. Monsters perished. Oh, it's a dead end. I really like the music in this dungeon. It's a good one. See, that's one of the problems with this game, actually. I mean, there are few, I know. There's lots of gripes about this game. But one of them is that the music resets. Like, it starts from the beginning if anything changes. So if you get in a fight, then the background track starts from the beginning and replays. So you never actually get to hear through the whole track unless you just stand still. Because you're never gonna make it like a full minute. Oh, I'm not going over there. Aha! I got your number. You not trick me. Yeah, but like, there you go. We've already gotten into a fight, and now we get to hear the very first 8 seconds of the song over again. But like, take my word for it, it is pretty fly. Also, Fly is coming back with a vengeance. You know why? Because a white dude in his 30s says so. That's it. That's how you know. I'm bringing it back. Socks and sandals and saying fly. Acid wash jeans. Oh, good. This so painfully white guy. Cobras! I assassinate you with the strongest of forces. I stab you with the force of 1,000 tornadoes. I wonder what they're actually saying. Like, if we're to believe that this is, you know, we're role-playing, we're taking their turns, but like, what's going on behind the scenes? What's the dialogue here? While we patiently wait for each other to take your turn in battle. This is the most gentlemanly conduct of a fight I've ever seen in my life. And like, it'd be absolutely ludicrous fighting a person like this, but it's a gang of angry cobras in a cave. Think about that. Okay, now it's your turn. I'll just slither, mind my own business. Hopefully you don't stab me in the face. Oh, you did. Oh. They're all fat nerds playing D&D. I rolled a 20. Double damage. I am itching to get in on some D&D. I really want to start. I keep saying that. Gotta be a man of action. Of course, I have no idea. It's so time consuming. I have no idea when I would actually go about finding the time to do it. There was a D&D starter event at the Hardy Hooligan in Hamilton, which was the place we went for Simpsons trivia a couple weeks ago. And I would really like to go. I hope they do another one. Basically, it's like the guys from, I think it's Black Knight Games. It's like all about like tabletop gaming and shit. And so they're basically just facilitating for a small group, maybe 6 or 7 people, to start an adventure. And they have like pre-made characters for you, or you can bring in your own like under level 4 character, and you can just kind of get the basics going. And oh, you like Pathfinder? Please elaborate on the pathfinding. Like, I assume it's like tabletop gaming, since that's what we're talking about. But then again, when you assume, you make an ass of you and me. That's what an old teacher said. And I was like, yeah, I'm in grade 7. Stop telling me I'm wrong. But like, it really did stick with me. So D&D is currently in 5th edition. Pathfinder is like D&D 3.75. All right, cool. I like learning things. This is good trivia. I gotta learn as much as I can before I go in to purchase anything, so that I seem like rad. Cause you gotta impress the nerds at the nerd store. You can get in. It's really funny that it's like nerds typically are the ones that like, oh, they had a hard time in school. They like nerdy things. They were a little socially awkward and things, and maybe people got bullied. But then once they start to become adults, they harbor this resentment and ironically bully people that don't know nerdy things. It's just like they're so damaged from being ostracized and marginalized that now when they find a community, they get so mean. Oh my god, it's ridiculous. Not all, I'm not painting all nerds with the same brush, and I am a huge nerd. But like any type of nerd, like, you know, there's like the gaming nerds and the tabletop nerds and computer nerds and music nerds. I know all about that. Man, music nerds are mean. Oh my, just ruthless motherfucker. I don't know how, like, well, I guess the dropout rate in music school was pretty fucking high because people were just so mean. Hashtag not all nerds. Yes, I am painting a broad strokes here, obviously. I know, but it is a generalization, but we know, like deep down in our hearts, we have had that experience either happen to us or we've done it and then realized, hopefully, after the fact that you were like, oh, I was bullying. I was being a snob. I was using my intelligence and my knowledge on a subject to try and belittle someone, to take their power and feel good about myself. Not a good look, but everybody's been there. It's okay to make mistakes. How do we fall, Master Bruce? It's a little number crunchy, but the character options are like limitless. Well, that's fun. Let's have character options. All right, we haven't bought any level 5 black magic yet. And I definitely want to set some shit on fire. So, we're gonna go with fire 3. And warp. I can't carry anymore. Or you can't learn that. Right. He's not a wizard yet. You're a wizard, Harry. Oh, yeah, I don't have creepy Hagrid back on here. Hold on. Give me a sec. I had to reset the cache. Image. Just if I'm not gonna run a if I'm not gonna run a webcam. Oh shit. Then I at least have a picture in the corner of Blobfish Hagrid. Hagord. There he is. Gotta connect. Gotta connect with the audience. So, this way. You see a human face or something sort of resembling one. And you think, oh, they're a person just like me. My favorite Pathfinder character was an alchemist who could drink a potion and become super strong and super dumb like a Hulk potion. That sounds fucking hilarious. I can only imagine the scenario-related hijinks that one would get into with RNGesus up the wazoo. Alright, we gotta fill up on our potions. Do you like to sit and buy the same thing 67 times in 18 minutes? I'm still dumbfounded that this is something that has to happen. Oh, there's our buddy Dr. Oon. Everybody knows me. What? You've never heard of Dr. Oon? I'm gonna talk to some of these kids because I thought it was pretty funny last night, some of the dialogue we were getting, but it's so off. Like this guy. I am Jim. My home is the dwarf village, but I am here investigating. There is nothing else. He tells you his name. He's a named character. Okay, he's an NPC, but he's got a name. His name is Jim the Dwarf, and apparently he's a private investigator that's been sent across the sea to look into this earth rot business. So here's the kicker. This kid right here. What gem, what kernel of knowledge are you gonna bestow upon us, the Light Warriors? We're having the most crucial quest in human history, and we need all the help we can get. What are you gonna say to us, buddy? Oh shit, it's the wrong one. All that build up. This guy. Nope. Where is he? Fuck you, kid. This. I'm a farmer. Thanks. Thank you. Wow. That definitely needed to be said. It's all about immersion, you know? Just really throwing you into the game. Is there no item shop here? There it is. I missed it. I'm just too agitated. Nope, that's a... Fuck. I have to go all the way back. I have to go back to buy... This place sucks. I'm sorry, but we should not have gotten a timeshare in Melmond. Okay, there's a vampire attacking. They don't have a clinic. They don't have an item shop. They have steel armor for 45 $1,000? There's a guy that just keeps telling everyone he's a farmer. Like, what is this place? The food is gross and kind of gray and mushy. Everything smells like worms. I can't spend another second there. I'm sorry. I don't know how people live there. Not to be rude, but that place is horrible and I hope it burns to the ground so I never have to go there again. So let's just sit here and I don't know. You seen any good movies lately? Like, this is a ridiculous exchange. They're just staring intently at each other as he sells them one heal potion at a time. Like, waltz into the store. Ding ding ding. Hey, what can I do you for? Hi, we're the Light Warriors. We're here to save humanity. We're just here to stock up on some heal potions. Ah, how many do you need? 99. We need 99 potions. We got the money right here. Oh, okay. Well, here's one. Yeah. Here's two. Okay. Oh, okay. Here comes number 3. And you can imagine where it goes from there. This is so dumb. This isn't even striving for realism, because you could just be like, I need a case of heal potions, and they just put it on the counter. Be like, okay, here you go. 1 keg of heal potion. But at least it's not like in Elder Scrolls, where you can a merchant can sell out of pretty much everything. Like, okay, I need all the lockpicks you have. Well, I've got 3. That's it. Yeah, but like, I really need them. I need them right now. What about speed potion? Oh, sorry, you bought 10 last time and I haven't restocked. Oh, what the fuck, man? I will, at some point, play Oblivion and Skyrim. Okay, I will make that promise right now, as God is my witness. Oblivion, it's so ridiculous, but it is so much fun. Same with Skyrim. Okay, we're done. I should stock up on Pure. Just a couple for the road. So much excitement. You want action? Suspense? How about sword fighting? Magic spells? Gangs of roving cobras and dragons? Well, look somewhere else, 'cause we've got all the magic of haggling, buying items one at a time, having no idea what you're doing, and inventory management. We got it all right here on Final Fantasy 1. Because they knew there was going to be sequels, so they called the first one Final Fantasy 1. Bold move. Very bold choice. Alright, it's 9:43. I'm going to restart the capture software. Goodbye. It's okay. Don't worry. He said, without a hint of irony. And away we go. Put over on the other screen here. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Cross those fingers. Fingers crossed. Oh. Yeah, girl. Girl, close your eyes. Let the rhythm get into you. Don't try to fight it. There's nothing that you can do. Fuck, that's such a good Michael Jackson song. I will stay at the inn and let's get this party started. Who wants to go to the Earth Cave level 2? I do. You too? Let's go. Don't forget, if you leave your game, hold reset while you turn the power off. Fourth wall break. Setting the standard for non-linear and existential storytelling. It's like they're a game, but they know they're a game. It's very meta. That's what I meant. Meta, not existential. Different. Very different. So, we're just gonna run. I'm sorry, I don't fuck with gangs, I don't fuck with ghosts, and I don't fuck with ghost gangs, okay? You're not gonna get me roped into this mess. You keep your phantomic leather jackets away from me, all your tattoos, your rad stories about that time you roughed up a shopkeep. Oh my god, more. These guys don't know when to quit. They must be fast, because they keep getting the drop on me every single time. I think that's actually why they're so deadly, because they always attack before you, and they just keep pounding. Alright, so let's do a quick zipper check. Yep, we're good. Green ogres. This definitely dates me, but there was a show from when I was a kid. Actually, it was before I was even born. I think it was out in like 1983, called Green Forest. Any of y'all motherfuckers remember Green Forest? What represent? There was like a rabbit and a deer. It was basically all the cute animals in the forest living together and talking. But like, I remember nothing else about it except that one part of the theme song went like, Green Forest, like that. That's all I got. Oh, good story, Dan. Yeah, no, I thought so. I thought it was worth sharing with the entire world. Just take up more space on the internet, no big deal. Who smashed the ogre? I like that it says Groger. Like there's ogre, and then the green ogres are GR ogre, so it's like Groger. Like it's like a weird take on the name Grover. I wonder what a person like Groger would be like. What kind of traits would they have? Troll! Roll! Trollino. Trollolololo. Eat my dragon sword. Oh yeah. And those swords are awesome. I love the way they just kill everything. It makes me feel so tough. Right. Tried it your way. I was really banking on getting that warp spell. I'm a little concerned that we couldn't get it, because now we have to walk back each time. I was kind of hoping I could like do another deep dive, check some shit out, get stuck behind a bat. This happens to us all the time on the sidewalks. Because, like, there's two of us walking along, sometimes even Julia with us, and we've got a stroller with a baby in it. And then there's these motherfuckers, like, just today, some girl wearing fuzzy goddamn slippers. I'll come back to that, 'cause fuck those. But, like, she's just standing, walking so slow in the very middle of the sidewalk, so it's impossible to, like, get around her. And she's just, like, head down texting on the phone. And you have to understand, like, it took all of my power, all of my impetus, not to just ram into the back of her heels and just, like, peel the skin back on, you know, her Achilles, and just give her bad tire burn. Like fuck you, you know? Like, you can do what you want, but as long as it doesn't get in anybody else's way, and you are, like, the physical definition of being in our way. And not only that, but you can't even just care about the fact that you might be in somebody else's way. So eventually she got a phone call, and then that made her head go up, and she kind of stepped out of the way, because I was ready to just punch her in the back of the head. Just take care of that real quick. Nothing will get someone out of your way like a concussion dropping them to the ground. Not that I'm advocating violence, especially violence against women. Women are sacred and all, but don't get in the way of my fucking baby, or I'll punch you in the head. I don't care if you got a hoo-ha or a ding-dong. It doesn't matter to me. Don't get in the way of my baby. Sorry, I got that mother instinct boiling my blood. Oh, do we have life? I think we bought it. Because we're gonna need it. Because Shell got aced by that fucking earth demon. He's alright. He's alright. He's just napping. Don't worry. We'll get that son of a bitch back up and playing baseball in no time. There he goes. Hey. Hey, it's okay. It's okay. Don't freak out. But you were clinically dead for a little bit. Yeah, I think maybe getting another cure spell might be a good idea. Having both cure and heal if possible. Oh, I already bought. Oh, yeah, but I do need both of those. Okay. Sorry. Just going a mile a minute, brain-wise. Thinking about the future. Gotta reset my kids. Resetting those fighty kids. That's what this game should have been called, probably. Fight Kids. But there are a bunch of kids looking for a fight. Hey, you took the world's wind. You messed up the water. We're gonna fight at you. We're gonna bring the fight to you so hard. You look 12. No one thinks this is weird that everyone's literally just sitting back, not even trying. Motherfucking Webster and pals are just like, oh, we'll take it from here, don't worry. Like, are you still using training wheels? Don't worry about it. We found these crystals, so. Oh well, you showed up with the most powerful fucking things on the earth. Might as well just leave it all to you. At no point did anybody think, like, we should probably take it from here, or at least help them, like, go along on the journey. Keep an eye on things. Where's Aragorn? Where is their Aragorn? These fucking hobbits are trouncing all over the earth, unprotected. There's no adult. They're all like 4'6". Oh, I just had a stoner thought. I'm the Aragorn. The Aragorn is me. You, the player, you are their guardian angel. Oh, wow. I feel like I'm a part of something. So, alright. Let's talk about this for a second. This earth elemental demon shit that keeps attacking me. Again, is this a situation where maybe we shouldn't be fighting these things? Like, are they inherently evil? This is a physical embodiment of the element that we are currently trying to restore. So, are they monsters that are not even necessarily monsters, but they have been co-opted towards this cause of this unknown evil force? Like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't have any answers. So I'm asking you, chat. Oh, yeah. Cool, crisp butter. Oh, I remember hearing a year and a half ago, maybe, there was this artist. He's like one of those like postmodern artists that does like scenario art, but it's basically like pranking people. It's like a social artist. There's like a name for it, I don't know, but they just like try to take the piss out of how society is and how people react to things, and like they're just so gullible basically and stupid. So this guy pretended that he was like some kind of healer. Like he was all about like health properties and stuff, and he was at some event selling vials of hot dog water for like $40 or something crazy like that, and people were buying it. He made thousands of dollars. And the funny thing about an art project like this, like, he's not giving them that money back. Like, and it went viral. Like, people were talking like this son of a bitch is selling hot dog water and espousing about its magical healing properties and everything. And then like a week later, he was like, yeah, that was me. Like, fucking punked you all. It really was hot dog water in little vials, but like, I'm not a miracle cure guy. You're just all stupid. Goodbye. I'm gonna take my $60,000 and just leave town. That is art. That's one of the most beautiful things I've ever heard in my life. That's so crazy. Because like, this is a different situation from, say, The Music Man, where a delightful songbird swoops into town with flashy dress and gets everybody on board to buy a bunch of instruments, and then he takes their money and just flies the coop, goes to the next town. I mean, that's a con man. You know, this is legitimately like, you know, you're not buying instruments for a school program to help out kids. You're getting hosed. You believed what somebody told you without any kind of evidence. Really? Magical properties, you say? I'll take 12. You fucking dummy. Alright, so I just got the coral sword. That is exciting. Dragon is still better. I'm gonna trade coral over to this guy. And let's see the status here. So 26 and 4. We're just looking damn good. Let's equip coral sword and weapon. Oops, status. 27, so it's slightly better. I'm gonna do a quick check. I probably should have had this up before. I apologize. Just because, like, I don't want to have to look at walkthroughs if I don't absolutely have to. I mean, I looked a couple times for Mega Man because I died like 6 times on a boss and it was like 3 in the morning and I was just like, fucking get me out of here. But this, I need an entire chart to tell me what these weapons do because they do have properties. I spelled coral sword. Coral sword? Oh wow, there's like stores and stuff. Probably should have. Yeah. Tell me all about that coral sword. The coral sword is another family weapon. That's weird. With attributes nearly identical to the dragon sword. It has a higher crit rate, making it a good replacement for that weapon. That is exciting, actually. Look at the dragon sword. The higher your strength, the more... Ooh, okay. It says here, the dragon sword has 1 higher damage than the other Mystic Key locked specialty swords, but it also has a 2% lower crit rate. The higher your strength, the more important this difference becomes, making the dragon sword a better choice for thieves and ret mages than fighters. The silver sword is a superior weapon for the latter classes at this point anyway. Cool. Alright, so let's give the coral sword to Lazy, and Shell can take the dragon sword. I did not know that. That's interesting. See, it's good. We learned something today that we never ever would have possibly known. Let's look up the rune sword, see if it's got any magic. Rune sword. Rune sword is nearly identical to the Were sword, also found in the Temple of Fiends, except that a thief can only use the rune sword, and it looks much cooler. It's not a bad sword, except in comparison to the silver sword in Elfland. It has a slightly higher crit rate than the Were sword, making it arguably the most effective. Crit 14%. Oral crit 13, dragon crit 11. Okay, so 18. This is 19, 19. So maybe... No, lower crit than... Okay. I think maybe we should give... I just wish it would show us this on the goddamn game. I'm sorry to have to look at all this. So 19 and 13, 19, 11. That's too bad. Dragon Sword looked really cool, but 18, 14. So for 1 less damage but higher crit percent, let's get that on Lazy. And rune sword. This is the smarter choice here. Alright. Cool. Now we're all geared up. Let's go punch something crazy in the face. I'm all jacked. Also, we forgot the wear sword somehow. I was like, I know there's another sword in the Temple of Fiends. I felt like we got kind of left in the dust there. But its properties are not as good as the other swords. I wish they would have spaced that out a little bit. Coral sword looks so cool. Rune sword looks awesome. So I think that's what we got. I feel good about our choices here. Yeah, we need Lazy getting the most criticals because his higher strength as a fighter is just gonna fucking crush kids. Alright, let's keep pushing. I know I said I usually like to take it one floor at a time, but we haven't used any magic, and I'm pretty sure that our vampire encounter is on this next floor here. Asp. I learned about this particular snake many, many years ago as a child, watching Raiders of the Lost Ark. It used to be on once or twice a year. They'd show like Indiana Jones movies on ABC, especially like in the summer. And I would stay up as late as I could to watch it, but I'd always end up having to go to bed. And it would usually be around when they get trapped in that tomb. So then I never would see how it ended, and I would always get so mad because I'm like, I want to watch the rest of the movie. And then eventually there was one year when it was like I was old enough that they were just like, fine, you can stay up till like 10 or 11 or whatever. Yeah, I'm so badass. Oh yeah. I finally got to watch the end, and I had fucking nightmares because all the Nazis look into the Ark and those ghosts come out and melt their faces. Horrifying. I was so scared, like traumatized by that. So yeah, you know, I got what was coming to me. Thought it was so cool. I can handle staying up late and watching a movie. Coming up next, Dr. Nerd, who digs in the dirt for pots, defeats the Nazis with ghosts in Raiders of the Lost Ark. I mean, that'd be a good one for one of those poorly explain a movie plot. Teacher defeats Nazis with ghosts. Oh, sorry, one sec here. Oh, this is... Oops. Okay. Sorry about that. I had to send a confirmation code to Steam. La 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 la. You've got to stab all the werewolves in their poison faces. So, I had an idea today. Because, alright, so I'm a parent, you know, now we've got a little one, he's gonna get older, we're gonna have to deal with every parent's worst nightmare, baby music. Now, there are a lot of rich motherfuckers making baby music. And I don't mean baby making music, that's what got us in this trouble in the first place. I'm talking about, like, music for babies. Like Raffi, The Wiggles, just to name a few. That Baby Shark shit, not okay with me, okay? I don't want to have to deal with that. That's not funny. That's not, oh, the kid likes it. Yeah, but I'm gonna rip my fucking ears off my head and stuff them into the bloody holes on the side of my skull so I never have to hear that shit again. So, our little Bab fell in love with the baby on the front of the Rascal and Friends diaper box today. He loves looking at other babies, and we used it to kind of calm him down because he was freaking out. We just put it in front of him, and he was just like stunned, like stopped in his tracks, like, and then he was just like putting his hands on the baby's picture face and like kissing it and stuff, like tongue, full-on tongue kissing this. It got weird. So then I was just laughing, and then I just, you know, I sing things that are happening because my mind is all busted and burnt out like Paul McCartney, so I just sing what happens around me. And it was something like, you know, like, I'm in love with that baby on the diaper box. And just thinking of like a really cool, like, you know, funky kind of dance tune or soul. And it's just like this baby singing a love song for the baby he loves on the diaper box, you know, but like, I want to find the words to tell you I love you, but I don't know how to talk. I'd walk 5,000 miles to get to you, but I can't walk. It just like, it lends itself perfectly to a song about this baby just being a baby. So then I started thinking like, oh man, it'd be funny to write songs like as a baby and talk about like kid stuff, but then make it like actually good music for the parents. Like thinking about from the point of view of a parent who's gonna have to listen to this music, it better be something that they're gonna want to listen to. So then it's like, you know, singing about nap time and having to take baths and, you know, all the different sounds barnyard animals say and whatever bullshit kids like about their songs, but just actually make it good songs. Don't just sit down, strum a G chord, just say the stupid shit over and over again or whatever. You can put some real effort into making music for kids. And if you do that, then there you go. Now the parents want to hear it. That's the real market. Everybody and their grandma was like for a month talking about that Baby Shark song, and then all those same people, as if they weren't posting about it and making it a big deal on social media in the first place, turn around and they're like, if I have to hear that fucking Baby Shark song one more time, I'm gonna kill myself. Like, you're part of the problem, idiot. But also people who are just like, this is really catchy and it's simple, but that's it. There's no substance, it's not a good song in any way, it's just enough. And that's it. Bare minimum effort. Just to rake in that cash. Oh shit! Lost poo. I'm fully aware of the irony of that statement. Well, now we gotta get out of here. I don't want to have to go all the way back, but oh, and then there's no clinic. Fuck, that sucks. You know what? I'm going for it. We've got Fire 3 with our black mage, our little buddy Ass here. So we can nuke this stupid. Oh no! Run! Oh my God! Get away! Please, Shell can't run. We're screwed. Ooh, we wasted that turn. Okay. These things have to die, and they have to die right fucking now. Oh my God, this is like worst case scenario. They are not weak to that. That sucks. Okay. Oh yeah. That didn't work so well. So Rune Sword is good against magic users. I was really hoping I wouldn't run into any more wizards. Not at all a fan of them. I'm just like clenching my butt cheeks. Just hoping they don't cast that spell that's like instant death. Okay, alright, we barely scraped by. Ooh, it's just making me more consider just turning around and leaving, but we're right there. We can kill this vampire really quick, and then we'll just run all the way home. We'll just run. We'll put our tail between our legs, and we'll just scoot on out of there. Scoot right home. Get up to bed. Have some salad, a bit of hot dogs, and just take a nap by the fire. Okay. Bats. You got tricked. Oh no, mummies. Mummies. Alright, running. I hope we can run from them. Oh shit. And everyone's asleep. That could have went very differently. Very differently. Hold on to your butts. Ugh. Okay. Come on. Yeah, 8 damage. Do it to it, do it to it. Critical hits. Yeah. Punch it. There we go. Some gold. I love gold. Poisoned? Let's chop these wolves in half. I wish there was like a persuade. You could just be like, hey, werewolf. Maybe we got some things in common here. You want to come fight with us? And they'd be like, okay. Give them a stake, maybe ride them. Use them to assault your enemies. People who made fun of you in high school. You know, that kind of shit. One game that does do that, which is definitely on the list, and I am super excited about, is Ogre Battle. Fucking classic. No. It's a long-winded game. It's like very long, and the levels are long. And it's like a really interesting setup because it's strategy and RPG kind of all rolled into one. But it's very cool. Okay, here's our vampire friend. You turned the earth bad, didn't you? All living things were born to die. None can defeat me. The vampire. Cool, buddy. We're gonna stab you in the face, and my friend here is gonna light you on fire until you're fucking nothing. done. Anybody want some roast vamp? Pass me another slice of vampire dust. Pairs well with the camembert. Alright, so this is what we came for. In the treasure box you found ruby, ruby, ruby. And just for posterity's sake, we go out this door. Let's just run. Let's just run. I don't want to get too far ahead in terms of stats with Pooh. I don't want to leave Pooh behind. I'm gonna take Pooh along with us. Gotta love that low-hanging fruit. There is a stone plate on the floor. You sense something. Evil. Colonel. So that's a pretty good indicator that maybe killing that van. This mic hasn't been on for I don't know how long. Oh my god. That is infuriating. I've been rambling to myself for God knows how long. It was probably one of the recent times when Bence jumped up. He was here not that long ago. Ugh. Always check your equipment and recheck and constantly check. Son of a bitch bastard. Like, now I want to go look how long there hasn't been. Like, obviously it wasn't off from the start. Oh dear. Well, that certainly takes the wind out of your sails, doesn't it? All right. I'm going to have a BRB. I'll be right back while I go collect myself and maybe bang my head against the... Oh boy. Best Lazy Shell episode ever. I just checked. there's about an hour of silence. Well, the video game stuff is there. I'm not there. So, I mean, for me, I'm angry. For all of you, you're probably like, fuck, this guy finally shut up. Well, it's a good thing none of that was recorded, because I told you all of my deepest, darkest secrets. I was openly discussing all of my passwords. I gave out my credit card number with the 3 magic digits on the back. You know, all the stuff you're not really supposed to do. But I was just feeling so open and so free. And so, if anything, that's a sign to, you know, don't give your information out. And then, of course, like, as I was checking, we had a visit from Pimp Style Bot 9008. And it was a perfect quote for the situation, because I was very angry that, like, I'm just like, ugh, why does something stupid always happen? Why am I always having these dumb technical issues that just fuck everything up? I want everything to be perfect. Rumbling away. And then the magic of Pimp Style Bot's Oprah-like finesse just floats in on the breeze, and it's some quote to the effect of, like, you know, the success of a man is determined by his attitude. You know, nothing can help the man who with bad attitude or something like that. Obviously not as beautiful or well worded when I stumble through it. But, like, it was the exact right moment to see it. So, you know, I'm more and more, the more it happens, the more pleased I am that we have a Pimp Style Bot 9000 just dropping mad inspirational quotes on us when we least expect it. That was just so serendipitous. So, onward and upward. These things are gonna happen. I think this is... This has gotta be, like, stream number 50-something. For sure. Yeah, I should be counting that, actually. I know that there's like 60... I think we got 62 videos on the YouTube channel. 12 of those are clips. One of them is a song. So that's what, 49? So this could be like our 50th stream, maybe? It's hard to tell. I had a couple... I played Mega Man 3 times. The first one. The first time I tried to play through it and it didn't really work. I think we lost power or something stupid and I couldn't stream. And then the next time, I beat the game. And then I looked back at the footage that was recorded and it was unusable because we were having all those CPU issues. So I was like, God damn it. So I went back and beat the game again so I could get decent footage. I don't want to have to do that again with this. I was really hoping that all of my issues would be fixed. But you know, this is the shit, and it happens. You basically just gotta do it and make the mistakes as they happen and learn from them and just get better. But yeah, I think we might be at or just past 50 streams, which is crazy. On an official capacity, hitting that go live button 50 something times, that is a milestone. Obviously I've hit it more than 50 times, but there's been a lot of a lot of false starts and a few test streams that pissed a couple people off. Because they show up and then it's me talking and being like left, left, right, left, talk, close. Good. I don't want to use any magic if I don't have to. Let's just run. We don't need to deal with this. We don't need their negativity. Oh, fuck yeah, missed. Missed! Oh my god. Shell is so quick. Fucking love it. So, I'm just trying to avoid using any of our magic. See, that's the tough thing. A lot of times you get attacked by like groups of crazy enemies like that, and they just, it's not even like they're dangerous to you, but then they just gang up on you really quick when you're just not really paying attention that round. And if you don't eliminate them quickly and decisively, they kill one of your characters. And then you're fucked. Cause it's like, you know, it's not a simple thing to revive a character. The whole friggin' process, you gotta fill out a bunch of paperwork. The bureaucracy of reviving someone from the dead. Honey, if it was easy, everyone would do it. So yeah, I'm gonna make my way to the bottom of this cave, and we are going to call it a night once we finish this. And what's that you say? Oh, but it's Friday. We want to stay up all night and watch some stranger on the internet play a 30-something-year-old game. I know. Calm your tits here. But usually set the limit for about 3.5 to 4 hours. Because believe me, I can sit here for 7 to 8 hours at a time without realizing it. Part of that brain disease curse. Oh shit. But I also don't want to have to sit here longer than my energy can hold. But I can sit there for all that time, but I also don't have to sit and commentate and, you know, try and be entertaining in any sort of capacity. So yeah, if I can just sit there slack-jawed with my nose running, no problem. But it really does take a lot of energy to put into this. To try and talk and concentrate and, you know, be in any way entertaining and always trying to find something to kind of keep a one-sided conversation going or whatever. That really does bother me. can't believe that happened. So ridiculous. Did I even get to this? I must have gotten to this door. We ransacked this place. But then again, maybe not. Who knows? Yeah, oh yeah. You gotta believe. Hey, can I ask you a question? Rah. Man's not hot. It's a very frustrating thing. Just having knowing that it's colder outside than it is. Yeah, we were in. Than it is in the house. Because it's like, I am gonna put the air conditioning on to cool the house down by a couple degrees. But was there any thought put into, you know, the layout of the house? Maybe giving us some usable windows, thinking about the possibility of airflow. All of these things would go a very long way to making a good house. And that's just not the case. I'm sitting right next to the window. Every once in a while there's a little bit of a breeze that catches in and comes in, tickles the nape of my neck just right. Ooh. But that just can't be the whole house, and especially the bedroom. We're closed off, we're our separate compartment, and it just gets uncomfortably, ungodly hot in there. Wizards. You're a wizard, Harry. There's our old Hagrid. Fight them motherfuckers. Alright, I'll stop. No, keep going. No, don't do it. No, keep going. And everywhere around the world, people were like, oh man, why'd he turn that microphone back on? Ain't that a kick in the dick? Y'all ever been kicked in the dick, you know. Not the balls. The balls is one thing. We all know that sucks, but the actual, you know. The rod, not the tackle. And that hurts. And it's a weird hurt. It's got the same kind of hurt, you know, when like my arms are kind of veiny. So like if I get a hit on one of my protruding veins, you know, you get that weird tingly kind of feeling with the pain, and it's just, you can feel the vein getting pinched off and it feels all fucked, and it's just a really shitty feeling. That's what it feels like, but in your dick. So yeah, as a kid, you know, playing sports or doing whatever, or just being crazy, wrestling or whatever, and you just take a rogue foot Just full on donk. Ooh. Man, that's smart. And like, we all know about the balls thing. Like, I'm not talking about the balls. It's a very specific, different part to get kicked. It sucks. Not to belittle getting kicked in the balls. That definitely is one of the worst feelings. Like, I've had something just kind of be like, just kind of nick it in just the right way, and you get that full like cramping in your stomach, and it's a slow burn. It just like comes on like a fever, and you get that feeling like you might throw up. I'm just like, ugh. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. So I wouldn't be surprised if this is like my most popular video. It's because there's an hour of no talking, and people are like, oh, thank fuck, and just use it to put on in the background and go to sleep. Fuck this guy. There is a stone plate. And then there's the glitch. Obviously, if you press start, you see a hidden stair. Do they dare go down? They dare. The plate shatters, revealing a stairway. Huzzah! The rod to remove the plate from the earth. Oh, I guess I didn't check it out when I first got it. Alright, here we go, full steam ahead. Our main goal... Fuck. Of course. I was about to say, our main goal here is to stay alive. Alright. So we need our fire spells for this next boss. And ice doesn't really do a whole lot of damage against these guys. That silver sword definitely does. I love that. That makes me feel great inside. Rune sword, or sorry, coral sword, also good. I think we want to keep that around for if we run into any water enemies, if I'm not mistaken. Coral sword having magical water properties. And this game's kind of weird with some of that stuff where it's like an elemental or magical property for weapons or armor, where like it will seem like you're using something that will like protect you, but it's not. It's like the opposite. Like, oh, I'm wearing ice armor to protect me from fire because it'll be cold, or to protect me from ice because it's ice armor, but it'll protect you from fire. Like weird shit like that. I don't know if, I can't remember if that's the case, but there is something like that that's very counterintuitive and annoying. Holy ass. Coming up from behind. Ass. Nicely done. Huge hits. Hits, 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 hits. Taking them all to town. Now, you know, I haven't read Tobin's Spirit Guide in a little while, so maybe take me back to school here. Is an image like another synonym for ghost? Like we've got the geists for zombies. Oh, I forgot about this fight. Oh, geez. Holy butts. We gotta get that wizard over the fuck out of here. And these hyenas. Can I get a heal? Yeah. I don't really want to use it. Because we've got a harm spell. Ooh. No, I'll just use potions. Ass. And you keep on rocking in the freeze world. Nya, 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 nya. Sorry everyone. I'll be giving out my personal address so you can come just punch me as hard as you can in the nuts. Just keep track. I'm running a ticker of all my really shitty jokes tonight. So I think we're up to like 367 times I'm gonna get punched in the dick. So I'm just gonna have a huge vat that I can just turn my head to the left and puke from the pain. But this is the life I chose, you know. I want to be a public figure, but I'm also not very funny. Just do it. Do it. Oh, damn. What the damn? Okay. Let's keep this shit rolling. Rolling, 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 rolling. What? You know, these guys are fast, but they don't seem very strong, so I think we can clean this out pretty quick. Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Now, as variety streamers go, I do notice that, you know, a lot of people say don't be a variety streamer. Try and go for the niche. Try and, you know, zero in on the type of content in the best way possible. In the narrowest way possible. Try and gain an audience that way. I feel like the type of experience this is appeals to a very specific audience. There is a very narrow guide rail for the type of person that would come in here and want to stick around. This is very much more about me and my bizarre, repugnant personality playing whatever game I fucking feel like, because fuck you. That's my niche. And we'll make adjustments as we go, and we'll find interesting things to do, but I kind of feel like I'm just gonna be unapologetically me. Just project that personality into the microphone. I'm not liking this fight right now. Ass. And chopped. Oh, shit. Knock him dead. That was close. I did not enjoy the closiosities of that engagement. Rather oddly specific amount of money. Yeah, the money amounts in all the chests are very random. Incredibly so. Magique. I really hate that we have to use a life spell. Is that harm 3? That would go a long way in this next fight. Oh well. Those sphinxes get me every time. I don't remember about that fight until I get surprised by it. This is a bad room. It's a bad, bad room. Bad room with a bad broom. Sealing me up, 4 walls like a tomb. Cha-cha. Probably should have given a seizure warning on that one. Alright. Oh shit. It's big enough I could have avoided this. Okay. Alright now. Son of a ding dong. That's me. Both the son and the ding dong. I'm my own dad. How meta. Oh, and I didn't adjust my kids. Tonight on Fight Kids, the kids go cruising for a bruising. And this time it's personal. Fight kids, fight. Like, I would watch that show. Tonight on Fight Kids. Yeah! Oh, fuck yeah! Shotgun a beer like Stone Cold Steve Austin. There's an weirdly specific kind of way. Like, I have my own niche of things that'll get me absurdly excited for no reason. You know, there are certain things in movies that I'll like. Perfect example, Rambo, First Blood Part 2. Obviously the scene when it's like getting all his guns and his equipment together, that's always like, yes. And then you see that he's packing those explosive arrowheads, but you don't know they're explosive arrowheads yet. But I do, because I've seen it like 100 times. And I always go like, yes, yes, like fist pumping as hard as I can because it's so exciting. And then when he finally pulls them out, and you're like, oh my god, I know what's gonna happen. Because it's that's such an awesome weapon to have in your arsenal. Like, a bow and arrow is a great thing to have. You know, jungle warfare, you got a lot to hide behind, and it's just silent. And you can pick it up, so if you can get to your enemies that you're taking out quietly, you got infinite ammo. But this guy, this Rambo guy, have you seen this? Have you heard about this? This Rambo? He pulls out this adjustable, like, you can take the different arrowheads off of the shafts, and they're like timed grenades. They're explosive. So he shoots them at trucks, and then the trucks blow up in a fireball. That makes me just go nuts. Every time I'm just like, yes, fuck you. But then there's stuff, you know, that is the kind of thing that you would kind of expect. Okay, yeah, explosions. You're a stupid guy. So yeah, you would get pumped at explosions. Or sometimes when, like, an annoying character gets taken out, but they might not even be like a bad character or something. It's just like somebody gets served and I just happen to not be a fan of them. Like, this person annoys the fuck out of me. I know I'm supposed to like them, but like, get out of here. Like, when the lawyer from Jurassic Park gets it, he's not a bad guy. But he left those goddamn kids in the car with the T-Rex and hid in the bathroom. What kind of a monster. Ugh. So yeah, he gets chomped in half. I'm just, yes, fuck yeah, I get so excited. You idiot. This is what you get. Or on Lost, when they got to that season where they threw in Paolo and Nikki for a few episodes. Now, I'm not going to spoil anything, because if you go into Lost with an idea that you're just like, okay, this is just going to be silly fun. It is melodramatic and ridiculous in science fiction, so it is a fun show to watch. If you don't take it too seriously. But they kind of handle like a self-aware kind of way of dealing with an addition of new characters, because that happens, you know, you try and stretch out a show and find new ways to have plot stuff happen. Sometimes the characters that you set up from the beginning, they've run their course a little bit. You know, you kind of run out of room with them in a story. So then you just start adding new characters, but then people watching the show get pissed because they're like, who the fuck is this guy? Like, get out of here. I don't care about you. I want to know about my favorite characters. You are here as a plot device. It is so obvious. Just get out of the way. And it oh, it pisses me off, I know, but that's when you have a rabid fan base for a certain show. That's the kind of thing that'll happen. Like, why are we wasting our time with this person? You don't belong here. So yeah, I think it was like third season we got Paolo and Nikki on Lost. And it's even funnier because the whole premise of Lost is these people were in a plane crash and they're trapped on this deserted tropical island. So when new characters start popping up, you're like, excuse me, but where have you been for the last 70 days? Like, I've been here since the beginning. Where have you fucking been? Now all of a sudden you're talking and interacting with the main characters like you guys are buddy-buddy. You guys were playing golf just yesterday. Like, I haven't fucking seen you. Nobody's mentioned you. Like, oh, hey Paolo and Nikki. Yeah, I remember you guys. Fuck that. That is not my jive. But like I said, they do have like a self-aware kind of like they introduce the characters to kind of make fun of when shows do that. And then they have like the regular characters kind of making comments like, I don't even fucking remember them being here. Oh, like shit's about to go down. All right. Before we do this, I'm just gonna restart the capture software. Just to be extra sure that we're not gonna have crazy lag. Cause like, it gonna do what it gonna do. Sometimes it don't be what it is, but it do. Yep. There we go. Alright. Fuck. Heal. Drink that shit. Welcome to the plastic beach. Come on now. Are we healed yet? This is a crazy fight. When it's the main bosses, the the fiends, they're called, the ones who are protecting or defending the destruction of the earth, basically. They are insanely tough. Even your fighter character, beefed up, will barely be able to hit them, and everybody else will just hit for like 1 or 2, usually. Shell might be able to do a little better because they've got like a magic sword. Your magic users, I mean, there was a really good reason why I didn't want to have to use that life spell, but I also didn't want to have to go all the way back, do all this shit again. So, that being said, charge! The fiend's ball cracks open. An ominous cloud rises. An evil shape congeals. It is Lich, the fiend of Earth. And these sprites take up the whole space, which is awesome, because all of them are drawn really cool. I know I gush about the pixel art in this game and everything, but the sprites are very cool for the enemies. They're detailed and they're creepy and everything, so away we go. Nuke 'em. 75. Not the greatest, but every little bit helps. 178. Oh my god, and $8,000 well spent. And randomly stunning. Shell did nice. I'm glad we got that coral sword out there. Holy shit. I really wish we had more of that. Arm 2. Trying to think, what spell does this motherfucker have? Because like they're the fiend of earth. Well, I would imagine there's like an earthquake type spell, but I don't have anything to protect against. Did I use harm? Yeah. Okay. Fire again. Ice? Whoa, that caught me off guard. Okay. Fuck yeah. That went way better than I thought it was going. Holy shit. We are very well prepared. Shell's level 15. I'm checking in. And restoring the light to the orb, and there we go. The crystal of earth, the orb is shining again. Place it on the altar, step through the portal, and we're out of dodge. Gonna take a cabin moment here, save. I'm gonna head back to the town and get our talkies in, just in case there's any different dialogue. Now that we've beaten the first fiend, the fiend of earth, who did not give us a very hard time at all. We were very well prepared. That was such a good hit with that harm spell. I mean, for anybody who has played this game before, or if you've been watching the series so far, you know how wild the hits can be with these spells. That could have hit for 40 probably. Or, you know, like, the avenue for damage, the laneway is very broad, to say the least. Like, it'll hit anywhere from 30 to 300. Alright, we're heroes. Are you the light warriors? Anything different? Survive the power of the orbs. We did. I'm a farmer. Great. It's so good for you. I love it. Thanks to you, the earth is beginning to revive. Thank you. No, thank you. Ancient stone. Ships floating. Oh. Okay, maybe the priest will... Titan's Tunnel, we already did that. Anything else cool here? Sarda does not fear the evils of the cave. You know, I had a memory of being attacked in Sarda's cave. Loves rubies. Dr. Oon. You've never heard of Dr. Oon? Look, the Earth orb is shining again. Okay. Elmond was once a beautiful town. Well, that was a waste of everybody's time, and I apologize. So, stay at the inn. Save our data here at the Days Inn, Melmond. There was a rat in the shower. And from 2:45 to 3:15, pretty sure a hooker was trying to get into our room. Because she had the wrong room key. All this and more at the Days Inn, Melmond. Well, that's the end of that. I'll let the music run out. But guess who's back? Guess who's back? Yeah. Guess who's back? I don't want to cut. Yeah, at least transition. Fine. I want to fade. I want it to be beautiful. And then get the... This is... Seems kind of fast, but whatever. Roger, the ripped kangaroo, the mascot of our streams here at the Lazy Shell, has returned, made his triumphant lazaretic leap from beyond the grave. There he is crushing his bucket. Here he is with his bunny, Chim Chim. So good to have you back, friend. And I've made extra careful sure to unload all images and media, because I don't want to have to fight something as stupid as low overhead on computer. That isn't the villain that I asked for. I need a bigger fight than that. That's weird. What happened? Oh darn. Oh, I clicked the wrong thing. Anyway, here's Roger again. From one technical slip-up difficulty idiot box nightmare to another. Till we meet again. I probably won't stream tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling. Might be nice to just take a break weekend wise, but we'll see if we end up doing anything in the evening. Maybe going out, having a brew. I feel like we need to have some kind of interactions outside of the house. As a parent, you can drive yourself crazy being a homebody. But enough about me. Crunched. I just want him to hold me in his massive, muscular Kanga arms. Well, from all of us here at the Lazy Shell, Roger especially, he's coming for you. He heard about that shit that you said after gym class. Gonna fuck you up, man. Alright, maybe we'll see you tomorrow. Maybe you won't. Watch the Twitter. Watch the Twitter.